be a different tasting pie. Right? It's not going to be the same.
How far can we take this analogy?
Yeah. Dessert. I'm a big fan of
the
dessert.
crust of the metaphor.
No, it's just, I think it's really just going to be different kinds of jobs, and I agree with you fully that there is, the human element cannot be replaced by synthetic voice. Synthetic voice is going to do those crappy jobs that you don't actually want to be doing, right? The seamlessness, though, what I want to say is that the new synthetic methods, though, do not require you to read only a certain set of things. You can take audio from different methods and then actually combine them. And what it's doing is learning patterns across all of those samples. So I just wanted you all to have the facts, because then you go, whoa, hold on a second, but they said you had to record a certain script. You don't. You don't with parametric synthesis. So you should I think you should follow it, but follow it from the perspective of, how do I get in on this rather than how do I avoid this? Because there is something to be gained by having your voice. I mean, you have to have the raw resource of human speech is always going to be there. Speech synthesis doesn't get concocted from some machine. Like it still requires human speech, right? And so there is still a job there.
Great. I think there always will be. Top of head thing.
Take heart, right? This is seriously like
A real New York.
It's not encouraging.
It's not only about the tech. The tech is hugely important. This is a huge issue. We are engaging through audio more than ever before, right? For a nerd who grew up going, audio dramas are cool, I wish we had those. We have so many of them, right? Boom is banking on the fact that scripted, interactive, and scripted podcasting is about to hit the way that nonfiction did a few years ago, right? We need you desperately. I need you when we're doing any kind of interactive experience, because we're interested in the synthesis space, but we're really focused on human voices for all of the reasons that were mentioned tonight, right? I can't give a script change. When we know the line's gone wrong, it's gonna take, if I had to do that, like with AI and SSML markup, I could do it. It takes a lot of homework and I'd have to learn some new things. It's so much easier for me to say, hey, I'd like you to tweak that. Let's think about what that would sound like, and I can get a great delivery, right, in 10 seconds from you, the human being. There is so much coming. This is an amazing time to be a voiceover artist for 1,000 reasons. I agree, this is a great, think about what you can gain from this, and any adjacent skill that you have that might be applicable. It's still early days yet. People need you. They need creative thinkers, even in the not traditionally creative spaces, perhaps, right? Anyway, I'm gonna babble endlessly. I'm enthusiastic, it's good. There's more work coming.
We've worked together. It's a pleasure. It's really nice to work together.
Thank you.
Freddie, on top of head, something we didn't talk on.
Okay, nothing right now.
So something you didn't get to mention. You're deep into gaming. You're a big gamer.
I've been sitting here trying to think of another pie analogy, but I can't. Well, in the gaming world, I mean, I've done 250 odd games, something like that. I know of one company that started trying to do speech synthesis originally for gaming, to try and do the sort of the filler background noise, the stuff that, I mean, for a games company, especially the smaller ones, it's expensive to go and do all of the voice, and then go and localize that into French, Italian, German, Spanish, Polish, Russian, Chinese, the whole kit and caboodle, because they go all the way around the world. So I foresee that there may end up being some synthetic voice in gaming, but it won't be the real character work that we're talking about, the human element that makes performance. And the other thing that goes along with that is that most games nowadays have some element of motion capture in there. So that I think will also, and is also increasing using AI to make the motion capture easier and simpler. So one of the things I would say to you is kind of like we've been saying about embracing change, and the only constant is change, so it's going to happen. I mean, look at the voiceover industry 10 years ago, radically different to the way it is now, and it will be radically different in 10 years' time as well. So go with the change, and J. Michael was saying earlier on about, move if it's raining, or whatever he was saying.
The sky is falling.
You know what I mean, right? And so, like motion capture, if you're into the gaming thing, it's not just about the voice anymore. Go and take some mocap classes, and they're really, really good fun. And that also will enhance your voice side and could get you into visual work as well. So there's loads of opportunities that are going to be coming around. I completely agree with you. You know, it's an exciting world still. The demand for content globally is bigger than ever before. They don't want just one voice to voice all of it. They want all of you guys to voice it. So, especially to the gentleman in the centre there, don't panic, because it's not the end of the world, and things are just going to change. It'll be different.
Too, when you said it about education, so I think change is going to happen. We can't stop that. But it's right. You're right. It's who moved my cheese. You just have.
It's exactly who moved my cheese.
And I thank you all for talking about this, because we haven't had a forum to talk about this anywhere. So I'm really thankful to all of you for talking.
Thank you. So, Q&A?